You sit down.
What do you do with your free time? There's a lot of different interests and hobbies out there that people use to pass the time. Some of them like to do more than just pass the time and want to play some of their strengths, have fun, make a difference in something. You can learn a lot about a person by what they do with their free time. Three of the things I do with my free time are I race radio-controlled vehicles, I like to play with Legos, and I like to play Halo, specifically Halo 3 Online. Radio-controlled vehicles is, at first I thought it was just going to be another expensive hobby that a guy from the military that I was hung out with a lot got me interested in. Then it kind of grew. The whole family got interested in it. Both of my kids, my son's 6 and my daughter 3, both have their own vehicles, and my son's actually getting pretty good at driving his. The atmosphere at the races, my wife and I and the family used to race up in at 50 and US 1 at the track there until it was shut down. And my kids loved it. I never had to worry about the kind of people my kids would run into. They always had a blast. The people were always kind and looking out for the children. They're the next generation for this hobby. Another thing is, I've always liked engineering. I've always been the engineering type, if you could say that. And the complexity of them nowadays is such that you need at least a basic understanding of mechanical engineering and electrical engineering to really be able to modify it and get the most out of it. And racing is always about getting the most out of everything you can, pushing everything to the limits to get the best performance. Now, another thing that I like to do to pass the time is play with Legos. Okay, now, all right, I started when I was 3 and I haven't given it up. You know. A lot of people are like that, but it's worth it. I owe a lot of my mechanical abilities to starting playing with Legos when I was 3. The kind of spatial orientations you learn while playing with Legos, especially at an early age, goes a lot to helping develop your brain into certain thinking patterns that help you analyze problems. And that's helped me out a lot. In the not-too-distant past, LEGO started creating robotics. And it had motors for a while, and everybody wanted motors to be able to make their models move. And the robotics added another dimension that where you could program them and set them to do different things. I built a small robot that would cruise around the house until it found the brightest spot. If it ran into anything, it would stop and turn around. That was a lot of fun and a big learning experience. Another thing is the Halo 3 video game. Well, you can't really see the Master Chief very well, but there he is.
Hold him up.
Put him in the Lego.
Hold him up and I'll zoom in on him.
Put him on
And of
the
course,
fighter jet.
my Halo 3 team Xbox controller. Halo is something that I really thought was just going to be another video game. And my brother and my brother-in-law, who's operating the camera, kind of got me interested in this. And I started playing off and on. And then I started playing with more people. And it's progressed to the point now that everybody in my family knows what Halo is. We all play it Saturday nights as the official Halo night at my house. And it's become a big family activity. Ironically, with one of the friends we made from Radio Control Racing, one that frequently comes over for Halo night. Anyhow, I think that this has helped us, the entire family, have a common interest and has made it easier to do something we all enjoy together. And working together, once you get to the point where you're playing online with several different people, you have to work together to defeat the other team. And you have to consider tactics, and it forces you to think ahead before you just go do something. And I really enjoyed it. And it's something that the whole family enjoys. Anyhow, these 3 hobbies, I think, help explain who I am a little bit, at least in some way. And I think another important point to note is that all of my hobbies I can enjoy with my entire family. And I think that in itself also says more about who I am. How do your hobbies say who you are? Any questions?
How long did it take you to make the jet?
This is one of the Star Wars themed X-Wings. This one came with instructions. I just had it put together, so I grabbed it. I didn't bring something that I built and designed myself, so I had instructions about this.
That's it.
This, on the other hand, is highly modified and much faster.
How fast does that one go?
Yeah. This one will go probably around 40 miles an hour. It has a 3-cell lithium polymer battery and a brushless motor. So it's a little over twice as fast as the Westcott, and it does really well. All right, cut.